Evanix Rainstorm 30 caliber. This thing is loud. And boy, was it loud. The gun, I'm sure, was louder than rimfires. I did not do a sound test in the review of the gun because I knew I was going to suppress the gun. So I got a hold of Neil Clague, who made the suppressor for me for the Rainstorm II in 30 caliber. And today I'm going to do a test without and a test with to show a comparison of the ability to quieten the gun down. Now, this still does not make the backyard friendly gun that I'm sure a lot would like to have. In my opinion, about backyard friendly, this gun is just way too powerful if you've got the normal suburban urban type of backyard. Typically, if you're going to shoot this gun on your property, your backyard is really not a backyard. It's a very large area. So do not mistake what you see here for making it backyard friendly. In my opinion, the gun is just way too powerful to even attempt to do that. So that being said, let's go do our sound test. Okay, here's the Rainstorm without the airstripper on it. And I have moved the sound meter out here to approximately 10 feet at a 30-degree angle, so that the muzzle blast does not necessarily go over the microphone. So the first we're going to do is a test without the airstripper, and then we're going to do it with the airstripper. Okay, it looks like a max reading of 110 at about 10 meters. That's really pretty loud. So now we're going to test it with the airstripper on. Okay, 94.7. Wow, that really did reduce it. So we took it down, what, 13 decibels? To me, the gun is a lot more quiet. I would venture to say that is in the realm of a lot of shrouded 25s, possibly. I'm going to show you the type of airstripper that Neil made for me. This one slips up over the shroud. It doesn't screw onto the end of the shroud. It slips over it and then fastens to the inside. So I'll demonstrate how that works. Slips up on the shroud. There's an O-ring inside of here that helps seal. Gently going back so that make connection, and then we're going to tighten it down. In doing so, this part of the shroud is behind the muzzle blast. It does two things. It keeps the overall length of the gun shorter once this is installed by allowing for some of this space back here to help dampen the noise. Okay, we're on there. Now let's measure the overall length of the gun with the shroud. And the overall length of the gun now is 48 inches. So we added something like 7 inches onto the overall length of the gun. Now that's a pretty long gun when you think about it. 48 inches is quite a bit, considering other rifles that may be shrouded and have noise damping. So keep this in mind if you decide to go this way. It's fine with me. The gun, the type of shooting I'm going to do with this gun, the length will not make any difference. It's not a inside the woods type of a gun. It's not something I'm going to carry around a lot. It's not that type of shooting for me. So I'll be shooting from sticks, so carrying a gun is not really going to be an issue with me. So there you have it. The report of the gun to the ear is a lot quieter than without the airstripper. It's hard to discern the difference when listening to it over the television or your computer. The sharp crack of the original blast, it was pretty loud. It's not something I even like shooting down here on the property. It's just too loud. I don't care for that. That's why I like my air guns quiet. So, considering the Rainstorm, I think that this particular airstripper Neil Clague made he hit it out of the park. It's well constructed, aluminum, baffling on the inside, or actually kind of a mesh type of material that has a sound absorbent material built in. Overall, looking at it, I can't show it to you on camera. The quality of the camera's not that good. I kind of tried it earlier and I thought, nah, you'll never be able to tell anything. But trust me on this one, the shroud is very, very well made. It's very well constructed. He paid enough attention to put an O-ring on the inside so that it fits snugly against the shroud, so that you've got a perfectly sealed system with this. And I think you're going to find this with most of Neil's airstrippers. I have had several of them. I love them. He's my first choice when it comes to making airstrippers. I think he does a really good job. And by the way, I did have to pay for this. There's no sponsorship here. I pay for my stuff just like you do. I'm just kind of a freelance, fun air gun shooting kind of guy. So, but if you're looking for that unique airstripper, he makes a wide variety. The one thing I can tell you is that he is very good, but it takes time for quality. So you want to be patient. This is not an off-the-shelf. Most of them are custom made. So you want to be patient in getting yours. This one took about 4 weeks to get. Again, I was in no hurry. I got other air guns to shoot. Matter of fact, I've got another one that I'm going to finish up with that I'll do a review on here shortly. I got one of Neil's shrouds for it also. So, anyway, that's going to be a wrap for the sound. You guys have a great hunting experience this summer, and I'll see you at the next video.